Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another broadcast of Florida Southern College League of Legends. I'm Coach Antor, and alongside me is
T, the one and only.
the one and only T. Welcome, T. Welcome to the broadcast. Excited to have you again.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, this week, the Mox League of Legends team is up against Lander University in Week 3 of PeachBelt Conference action within the broader College League of Legends season. The Mox enter the matchup 2-0, looking to extend their win streak to 3, where Lander is 0-2 currently in the season, looking to change their trajectory from their end. It should be an exciting match. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a best-of-3 series, as it is always. And we are in the picks and bans at this point. We've had 2 bans on the side of Lander, a third one just on the side of Florida Southern. Nivea Shen and Lee Sin are the bans from Florida Southern, and Jinx and Diana are the bans on the side of Lander. Final ban coming out is going to be Zeri. Some interesting targeting going down here on some of these bans. Gwen being the first pick on the side of Florida Southern. What are your thoughts on the Gwen pick here?
After it went last week, I think it might go well again, but I'm assuming more so of a neutral top at best. Guessing their top lane, if they learned from watching our last game, if they were watching anything from that, they'll realize going top and feeding your top laner isn't really the best idea against the Mox.
That is true, and just for everyone, so everyone's aware, Paramore is a new name for Flame Dappy, our support player in the bot lane of Florida Southern. Changed up his name this week, and maybe it'll work out for him.
The name change meta. Seeing Jin being taken by Lander University here, gonna be interesting on that side, just seeing how they're going to use that. Graves Jarvan matchup in the jungle, that'll be pretty interesting there. Ooh, seeing Lander University pull out that set against the Gwen might hurt quite a bit here. The good old punchy boy with the one-shot W going top lane. Don't see many Varus picks, especially in tournament settings. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see. That seeing what Paramore is going to pick here. Okay, thought he was going to go for some weird off-meta Cho'Gath support. Thought it'll lock in Leona instead. Lots of CC on the side of the Mox with Syndra, Varus, and Leona here. Mid lane might be difficult. Getting shut down by Kassadin and Syndra could really hurt. Set Gwen could also hurt. Looking at these picks so far, I'm thinking Lander University has a pretty decent chance if we're just looking at picks.
We're just gonna be casting. All right, T. What'd we find out?
We found out that, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking Lander won the champ pick here.
Okay.
But I don't really give up on the Mox so easily, so.
No, I feel pretty confident about our match today. Just looking at raw skill, Florida Southern should look really strong compared to this Lander team. When you get into a league match, who knows what happens? But I'm feeling really confident about today, and it should be a good one.
I did mention the Set versus Gwen matchup here.
Ah,
Gwen might have a little trouble.
Gwen might have some trouble. I'm not sure how the interaction works with her like veil circle thing versus his pull. But yeah, I mean, in long-term or long-winded fights, Set should have that.
And I don't think his pull range actually goes out of her little veil thing, so I think that won't really affect, especially if good kid AJ here puts it down in reaction.
Makes sense. Well, we are now in spectator delay. We just wait a couple more minutes here to get into the match, and then we'll get right into the action. But again, this will be a best-of-3 series. It's Florida Southern College versus Lander University. Florida Southern will be on the blue side, I believe, as they had first pick. And then Lander will be on the red side. But we'll be right back in about a minute and 30 seconds when we get back into the action.
You ready?
And we are back here. We are in game number 1, and we are seeing a 5-person invade right out of the gate.
5-man invade to red side, red buff. This is going to be quite the interesting game. Mox taking first blood instantly on Syndra.
A nice first blood goes on the side of Florida Southern. It is going on that Syndra. That Syndra is going to buy up a Dark Seal. That's going to give her an extra bit of AP damage going into the laning phase.
Just from that alone, like, Lander's going to be scared to get this red buff initially, going to think it's not even going to be there. Mox is chilling, you know, with that gold lead from that first kill right there.
Yes.
And they're looking to be aggressive this game.
Yes, Gwen and Graves both staying on the side of Lander on their red. Going to pick up that buff. It'll be interesting to see where Graves goes right after taking that red buff, if he goes down to his red buff or if he continues and just takes his blue.
Honestly, right after that, I would just take a bit more farm from Lander's side. Be like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and grab that the Krugs or the Raptors. Just take away some more gold.
That's definitely an option. I don't know what Lander's going to do, if they're going to go down to the blue side jungle or continue on his normal clear. In the bot lane, we're probably going to see a pretty aggressive Paramore as they pick Leona. Syndra getting a good amount of poke off on this Kassadin. Kassadin down to half health already.
Kassadin most likely having to back here with Syndra pushing up to his tower. I don't even think Kassadin will be able to farm much this game so far. At least until he hits 6, and even then it'll be dangerous. Fight starting in the bot lane on Zyra, barely escaping.
A nice level 2 engage right as they hit level 2. Leona, as soon as she gets level 2, she gets a dash and that stun, and she took full advantage of it, trying to get a kill. Couldn't quite do it, but a good poke on the side of Florida Southern. Dragowski going to continue to poke down this Kassadin.
Jarvan looking to possibly gank Dragowski here in the mid lane. Dragowski getting caught out, but flashing out, narrowly escaping. Turning around. And looks like they're going even from that. Unless Graves coming in here.
That's going to be a kill on the side of Lander, but going to even it out. Duraikon, nice kill. Going to push out this J4 a little bit, poke him out. Not quite sure who wins this battle.
J4 just wasted his little dash poke, so I don't think he'll be able to do anything there.
Oh, a nice kill by Duraikon over this J4. And Florida Southern getting up to a little bit of a gold lead, already 1.5k at 3.5 minutes.
And along with that, like, the advantage that mid lane has right now, especially with forcing Kassadin to use TP so he can catch that wave, and Dragowski having the chance to save it because the wave was so pushed up. He doesn't need to worry about losing any farm here.
This Florida Southern bot lane is definitely harassing this other bot lane. A nice gank here by the Graves with the Syndra follow-up. They almost get the kill on Kassadin, can't quite do it. J4 trying to get his scuttle, but Florida Southern collapsing potentially, forcing this J4 back out.
Looks like we're starting to see a pretty consistent pattern this game of just Florida Southern pushing Lander University so hard that they just have no idea how to react.
A nice counter engage there on the side of Lander will get them a kill. Good kid AJ is able to just poke this set out of the lane, not being able to farm much. Already has a 10 CS advantage over this set.
On that note, every lane right now has a decent CS advantage, each hovering around 10, except for bot lane, which has a 6 CS advantage.
It is, for sure.
Cassidy getting killed under his own tower, Jarvan unable to do anything to help his teammate.
Kill by Drycon over this J4. Dragowski being ran down here by this J4 a little bit. Oh, turns it around and gets the kill. Dragowski now 3-1.
Putting that Dark Seal to wonderful use here.
Leona gonna clear a little bit of this vision and get some vision on the side of Lander's jungle.
I thought I was seeing wrong, but Set did end up getting level 6 first. Sadly, not doing anything for him with Gwen getting the kill in response.
Paramore on Leona, gonna dive this turret, get a kill for Dragowski, and they both get out pretty cleanly. J4 now on a counter gank.
Yeah, J4 same level as the support trying to counter gank here. Doesn't look like it's doing too well for him.
No, and that's another kill for this Dragowski Syndra. Gonna reset. Plenty of gold to go spend in the shop. And some nice stacks on this Dark Seal. We already have a 4K gold advantage on the side of Florida Southern at 7 minutes, which is quite the massive gold lead at this point in the game.
Yeah, and especially comparing it to last week, where it took them maybe like 30 minutes to get it. This game, it's tough for Lander.
It is going to be a tough match for Lander here. Gwen going to continue to poke this set out.
Fight looking like it's starting within Lander's red side.
Cassidy going to get away, it looks like. Graves, not sure if he knows that J4 is here, but it's not going to make much of a difference, I don't think, because Graves is a level up on this J4. And there's a kill on the side of Graves, going to try to get out, but Set's going to pick up the kill. And a trade back here, good kid AJ picks up the kill.
2 for 1 isn't too bad of a trade. Getting Zyra's flash as well through that. Not too bad of a fight there for Florida Southern, if I do say so myself.
No, not at all. You pick up those kills, you put it on the right people, and that's gold to spend in the shop. Get more powerful. Hipster misses the ultimate. Dragowski puts down a ton of damage on this Kassadin once again.
Things slightly calming down here. And as I say that, Graves is running Zyra down.
I don't think Zyra saw Graves there until it was too late. And a kill going on the side of Florida Southern. A nice ult by J4. This could be good for Lander. A set ultimate. That's going to be a couple kills on the side of Lander. Heal goes down on Jin, trying to get away. A stun going down on Hipster G, but Hipster G picking up the kill before falling to Set.
That was quite the fight there. Not even sure what to say about that.
Yeah, that was a little bit back and forth there. A little excitement on the side of Florida Southern. Might have pushed it a little bit, but I think they came out on top there. Gwen is pushing this top lane turret down, getting up a lot of extra gold off of these plates. The Jin on the side of Lander is 2-1, so there is a little bit of positive, but he's down 20 farm against Hipster G's Varus.
Keep in mind, he might have gotten some of the bounties that were on the different people in Florida Southern. Noticing Graves still has a 150 gold lead even after dying in that fight.
Yes, and here's a 3-person tower dive for Florida Southern. They do pick up the kill against Set. A kill goes on the side of Lander, taking down Gwen. Leona also died a short time ago as well. Cassidy trying to back here. A little scared, though, because that is exactly what you're afraid of. Graves coming in and doing a little bit of a combo with the ultimate. Going to erase Cassidy from this map. And now,
let's just undo the negative from that last fight. Make that a W.
Exactly. Graves can dive this. He's like one shot from dying, this J4. But for some reason, he's not. He's going to get collapsed upon by this set if he doesn't get out of here. He is eventually going to fall back. TP on the side of Cassidy trying to get back to lane to pick up some of this farm.
Was Syndra just proxy farming Cassidy?
It appeared something like that, yes. And ult lands on Zyra, a Leona ult going in. That's going to be a nice kill for Florida Southern. Now, Jin is going to throw out an ult, trying to kill this Varus. Doesn't quite pick up a kill with the ult.
Paramore just sits there and eats it, then turns around, stuns Jin.
I don't think that was the right move for Florida Southern. Is Jin going to pick up a double kill?
Not at all, but it sure was entertaining.
It was entertaining. Sometimes when you're Leona, as a Leona main, I know, sometimes you get a little excited and think you can lock them down for a kill, but not quite that time. This Gwen is up 30 farm now on this set. Graves is up 30 farm, Syndra's up 50 farm, and Varus is up 20. It's a massive farm differential in the favor of Florida Southern.
This is the area that had the least number of deaths, and yet Gwen is still having a massive lead, going 3-1-1.
Yes, she is. A nice engage by Leona now. A double stun. Look at all the CCs. Zyra can't even get out of there because of the CC between Syndra and Leona. Graves going to be looking here. Can't quite finish the kill with the ult.
So far, Lander has been having an absolute terrible time trying to deal with this pressure from Florida Southern.
Absolutely. Leona going to continue to clear this vision.
Feels like the Mox kind of really noticed instantly, like, okay, they play a little slower, and then just instantly jumped on top of that.
A nice kill on the side of Syndra. That ultimate doing a ton of damage. She's got a full stacked Dark Seal, 7 kills and 116 farm at 13 minutes. And engaged by Leona. Now an ult by Varus. Going to take down this Varus. Or this Jin, excuse me. Jarvan. Oh my god.
There you go.
It's one of them. It's one of them.
Big Scuttle still alive after destroying that tower. Maybe we'll see him get yet another smack.
I guess is probably not.
No, Jin just smacked him.
Yeah, unfortunate. Gwen gonna do a little bit of fighting here with the set. Set's getting to the point where he might have the advantage in this fight. Not quite though. I don't know. Gwen.
Because of how the game's gone, I don't think Set is going to have the advantage for a very long time because of how far he is behind.
Fair. That's fair. I think the good thing on Set's side is that he's staying in within one level with experience. They are both in the 9 there. A nice ult for Set, trying to prevent Gwen from getting the turret. Can't quite do it.
Looking at that, I feel Set is just trying to fight too much here.
Yes, for sure.
He's going in 300 health trying to kill a good kid AJ, and it has not worked.
No,
Speaking of, good kid AJ gets taken down. Cassidy getting the shutdown gold.
It's going to be some good shutdown gold on the side of Lander. But we're seeing the gold differential continue to expand as Florida Southern continues to grow this lead, up 10K gold at 14 minutes. A nice engage by Leona, and Zyra is erased. This Graves is 2 levels up on this J4, going to be able to do some massive damage. Can't quite finish the kill. Doesn't have all up yet.
Graves putting down enough pressure to make both J4 and Cassidy think twice about even trying to go in on him. Tower dive on Set, instantly dying.
Nice ult by Varus there.
15 minutes in. 1 T2 left on the side of Lander. All T1's up still on Florida Southern. I don't think pretty much any damage was done to any of them. This is definitely a dominant performance by the Mox here.
It is. The Mox are looking really strong this game. Continually just starving out this Lander team from resources across the map. Graves going up against a 3v1 fight. Now 4v1. Gets a double kill and then is killed.
He may have gotten a little too excited there, but
he got 2 kills in the middle of 4 champions. You know, shoot.
May have been a little too excited there going in, but
Might have been a little confident, but you know what?
He got the kill.
Absolutely.
He's flexing on him.
Just a little bit.
Caston not even being able to defend his turret at this point. Anytime he walks even next to the turret, he's instantly popped below half health.
A Jin ult coming in. Aiming at the Leona.
An interesting Jin ult to say the least. Using Jin ult to poke doesn't really help. It's meant to execute. Unless you're fed enough to get them from full to none, but it just doesn't happen there. Jarvan trying to run away from our...
Set ult lands in the middle of 3 champions on Florida Southern. A nice follow-up ult by Zyra, but not going to be enough as the Leona ult locks down Zyra and Florida Southern clears up this Lander team.
That was also a nice Varus ult as well there. Almost caught Zyra too.
The first inhib will go down on the side of Florida Southern as they take the middle inhib. Now working on the bottom side. They take down that bottom inhib turret. Continually starting out this Lander team from resources across the map. Graves going up against the 3v1 fight. Now 4v1 gets a double kill, and then now Florida Southern has reset, bought up some items with the money they have. It looks like Duraikon might. Whoa, that was a lot of damage there.
Finds himself in another 1v4. Doesn't care.
Does not care. Picks up a triple kill. 2 left on the side of Lander. Can they take out the Graves? They do. And there's a shutdown going to Jarvan.
I feel even with the dominant performance on the side of Mox, there are definitely points where they could improve. Duraikon's getting caught out quite a bit, but I feel like that's just due to his overconfidence here.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit, little excited and a little confident, trying, pushing some limits. But they'll pick up another dragon. That's 2 on the side of Florida Southern. We're now at 18 minutes. We're looking at a 15K goal differential in favor of Florida Southern.
And while the Mox are trying to take the base, Varus is just chilling and taking Rift Herald by the looks of it.
That is what it does appear to be. Varus and Leona picking up the Rift Herald.
Now, will we get Dancing Scuttle this match?
You know, we might. It would, this could be the setup. This could be the setup. There's only a couple turrets left. Hipster has the Rift Herald. Might be going down here. Yep, Rift Herald coming down on the top side. Dragowski being locked down here a bit. A huge shutdown for J4. Ult by Leona. Stunned on Zyra. Picking up the kill on Zyra. That was a lot of damage there.
Finds himself in another.
Does not care. Picks up a triple kill. 2 left on the side of Lander.
Lander only 1 inhib hop.
Yeah, the Florida Southern is suffocating this Lander team.
Is Deriken is taking Baron solo.
Duriken is attempting to take Baron solo. Yes, that is what
Taking
it
zero
appears
damage
so.
from Baron. With all 5 enemies up, and they're too busy to even attempt
Oh yeah, they have no
to
idea.
do anything about this.
Yeah, they probably have no idea.
They sat there, they're like, there's one left, they're not doing it.
What is the calculation on being able to do Baron solo as Graves at 20 minutes? How many items do you need? He does have Bloodthirster. There is a little bit of lifesteal there. And he does it. Level 15, solo Baron.
He literally just said, I don't need any more movement speed, just has base boots.
Yes. J4 might pick out Hipster. Nope. Gwen there to protect her ADC. Even potentially run down this J4.
Yeah, J4 Steric's going down here, while the rest of Mox are just taking the final inhib, pushing with Baron.
Gwen is not letting this J4 back. And the Hipster G will pick up the kill. A nice stun by Syndra and an ult will give them another kill.
Not quite as fast as last week's games, but this one is definitely so much more dominant.
It is. Florida Southern taking down these Nexus turrets. Might be able to take down this Nexus here. They do have Baron buff. This is going to be very difficult for Lander to stop. Florida Southern could end game number 1 here, and they do. Game number 1 goes on the side of Florida Southern.
At 22 minutes with a 15 grand gold lead. Insane.
That's a fast one. Game number 1 ends again. Florida Southern taking game number 1 out of the best of 3 series. A 22-minute game. We're going to take a little bit of a break as the teams get ready for game number 2, and we will be right back.
it happen.
I must not fall.
To the briny deep.
Welcome back, everybody, to this production of Mox League of Legends. Again, I'm one of your hosts, Coach Antor, and alongside me is the ever amazing T. What up, T? The one, the only T. We are heading into game number 2 here between Florida Southern College and Lander University. The Mox of Florida Southern won game number 1 pretty handedly in a 22-minute game, and look to close out this series here in game number 2.
Going once again for a very aggressive start, looking to invade.
They're going two opposite directions. It looks like a little miscommunication on the side of Florida Southern. Karma is in this bush, and we'll see them coming. A lot of slowing, a flash coming out on Karma. Florida Southern going to just back away. Maybe not. Not much comes of that invade, and Florida Southern will back out.
At the very least, got Karma's flash out there. I gotta say, if we're comparing just skins alone, Florida Southern wins.
I think so.
We see base skins on the other side enough where it's just... Look at this. Look at this Dragon Slayer Trundle. Absolutely beautiful.
It's a cool skin. Interesting pick. Trundle support. Very interesting. Have we seen a Trundle support?
No, but my bronze friend plays it.
Oh, okay, great.
So
All right,
I have experience seeing it, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful.
You're not making me confident in this pick.
You look at the enemy ADC and you say you're not moving. You put up a little pillar, and now they're stuck. For your beautiful Samira to just clap.
Fair. Okay.
Chef's kiss.
Okay.
A Lilia mid as well.
Not a lot of... Oh, there's the audio. Just making sure the audio is coming through. Another set pick, top lane. This time, AJ takes Echo.
The picks in general on the Mox side are very interesting. Echo with Grasp, you know, the Lilia mid, Trundle support. Both Ignites coming out of the bot lane here.
Yes, and an exhaust from Karma.
Seeing Exhausting Knight. I'm curious, what do you think of that new meta that seems to be showing, just the abandoning of heal?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if our team's doing it, then it's probably good. Oh, no.
Echo trying to get a tower dive already doesn't have flash, so he wasn't able to catch up to Set there to just get the little smack.
A little too excited, a little too confident. Goes down early on in this game number 1. Set takes a lead.
I feel like this match will be slower just because it feels like the Mox are going to play this a little silly.
There might be a little bit of that. It looks like they're trying some new champions in different lanes.
The entire match is going to be limit testing.
A lot of limit testing, that is for sure.
Olaf looking to invade into Zach's blue. Got the sightline on him and just kind of walks away. Pings it real quick for his team.
Olaf looking for an invade here.
Sadly, Vlad completely ignores any call that Zach could have made.
What is interesting here is Dragaski picking up Lilia. Lilia is his main, although in solo queue he plays jungle. So not sure how this will affect the game outcome, but you can assume that this Lilia is going to do a lot in there. Olaf just running down this Vladimir, picking up a kill. And it'll be interesting to watch this Lilia mid lane, because mid lane is not where Lilia usually is, but Dragowski knows Lilia very well.
Zach wasting his passive trying to go in on Lilia. Very interesting call on his part.
And a kill going down on this Lilia. Be a good pickup for Dragowski. As Olaf tried to make something happen in the bot lane.
Good kid AJ utilizing that Echo passive to just poke Set over and over again.
Lots of poke going down. Absolutely. Olaf coming back around.
Tower dive going in, or not.
Not going to quite happen.
My caster brain has been bamboozled.
You know, that first game got me excited. There was a lot going on. And, yeah, these days, game number 2 can be difficult to stay focused on. Olaf getting picked apart here by 2 members of Lander. Dylan might go down, and he does.
2 kills going down for Lander. Hipster G barely escaping. Full health, but almost got caught.
Lander does have the lead in terms of kills.
And gold this time.
No, not quite gold.
Oh, I'm blind. Sorry.
They changed sides. That's
Yeah.
right. That reminds me. Let's update the crowd as right after this fight. We'll talk about that. But Dragowski going to pick up another kill now, maybe a second. No, it goes on the side of Hipster G, but Florida Southern picking up 2 kills there. Florida Southern
kill lead again.
Florida Southern is on the red side this game, so they swapped sides. Lander is on the blue. Interesting to watch this Lilia mid lane. Mid lane is not where Lilia usually is, but Dragowski knows Lilia very well.
Zach.
Zach wasting his passive trying to go in on Lilia. Very interesting call on his part.
Kill going down on this Lilia. So back and forth here in the top lane. As Olaf tried to make something happen in the bottom lane.
Good to AJ utilizing the echo passive.
Duraikon trying to go in and invade Zach's jungle here, just taking the Gromp from him. Zach just trying his best to, at the very least, get Gromp and escaping narrowly.
Set trying to fight these two. An ult coming down, but Duraikon going to pick up a kill. Now good kid AJ just going to try to escape here. The 2v1 just is a little too much from what he believes he can handle.
He might go in on this.
He's going to have to fight his way out of this one potentially. Now he's going to escape.
The
Zach
classic
coming back
Echo
in.
strat.
Echo might be able to take out this Zach potentially if he's careful. That was a lot of close fight. Kept going back and forth. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, I saw good kid AJ picking up that fruit and realized, yeah, he's just going to try to fight this real quick. Tower dive going in bot side. FSC picking up 2 kills. Hipster almost dying, surviving with 10 health.
Hipster's the one who got the turret aggro, barely getting out. Not quite sure what's happening right now.
Set's just vibing with FSC. And gets the kill on Hipster.
All Set wanted was the kill on Hipster, and he got it. Good for him.
I feel like that was a new type of outplay.
You know, kind of was. I'm not quite sure what he was doing.
You stand
and
still,
He flashed W'd.
You see, you stand still, make the enemies think that you're going to disconnect or something, right? And then start walking backwards once they are completely off guard, right?
Right.
And then flash W, their ADC that's at 1 health, because you already know you only need to hit any piece of it.
I made it happen. That was impressive. Red team, Florida Southern picking up the Dragon. We're seeing a little bit of a gold lead starting to form on the side of Florida Southern as they're up just over 3K gold.
If I'm not mistaken, took a bit longer than last match. Forgot to mention this, but Vlad and Set did do a quick little lane swap. Olaf going once again in on Zach in his own jungle, not even able to play the game. Set coming in to rotate to try to help.
Olaf
Set
having
ulting and ulting Olaf.
Yes, Olaf had to pop that ult to avoid death, and a nice pickup on Lilia as well, taking down Set.
Let's keep that in mind. Olaf versus Set.
That Olaf looks scary.
Especially, like, imagine being a Set, trying to ult somebody, and then just saying no. Like, game plan can't do that.
True. I don't, that's a good question. Not
Olaf
sure.
knew low elo counter to
Might
Set?
be. Another turret
Another
dive.
tower dive here. Samira doing funny Samira things.
And Florida Southern walking away with 2 kills.
Lilia taking the blue buff from Zach.
This Lilia is 3 levels up on this Zach. 2 levels up on the Vladimir. I don't think they can make much happen. Although here comes Set. Now it's a 3v1, and Lilia going to get shut down.
950 gold going to Set there. Never really like to see that.
It's a lot of gold for Lander. But it does not help them get back in this game from a gold perspective. Florida Southern up about 5K at 10 minutes.
Goodness. This game has been a roller coaster ride of unprecedented scale. Jaraikon just casually taking Baron here, while Set has to watch and cannot do anything about it. Set getting just juked straight into the Echo W, unable to do anything here and getting picked off.
Another kill for Florida Southern as they get up almost 6K gold at this point. Not sure what they're trying to do against this Olaf. I think this Olaf wins. I don't know. Here comes a close one. Echo is not helping. And Olaf gets shut down. Yes, Olaf had to pop that void death and a nice...
Unfortunate choices on the side of Florida Southern. They didn't even get the turret there. Vlad trying to go in on Echo here. Or at least trying to threaten so he doesn't take the fancy ward.
Good Kid AJ has 2 enemies against him. A nice turret dive here. Dragowski picking up a kill against Jin.
Jin not even allowed to play the game at this point.
No. This Jin isn't getting anything done. Lilia gonna sleep that Zach and pick up another kill. Lilia now 7-1 on this Lilia. Dragowski loves Lilia. It's what got him to Challenger last year, and it's what's got him to GM so far this year.
Good Kid AJ playing it dangerous, jumping in every single time Vlad gets his second Q stack.
Taking a look at the gold differential here a little bit, we have almost a 3K gold difference on the side of Florida Southern in the mid lane. And then in the jungle, it's another 3K. Set does have a little bit of a lead over this Echo. But Samira, again, also quite ahead in terms of gold.
I also feel like in that sense it's important to keep in mind Vlad and Set did switch lanes.
They did. They did.
That gold lead that Set has here is partially just from him getting free farm because Lily has been roaming around and just demolishing this map here.
True. Very true. Dragon coming up in 35 seconds. Florida Southern setting it up for this Dragon. Lander is doing a little bit of setting up themselves, trying to get Prio in this mid lane. Echo is not helping. And Olaf gets shut down.
Unfortunate choices on the side of Florida Southern. They didn't even get
Hipster surviving with 100 health again. Echo fighting this Set. Might be able to get something done here, and Jin getting tower dive for about the 4th time.
Set ulting. And Set takes down Echo. Olaf pushing down this bot turret.
After getting this bot turret, Olaf should easily be able to get this drag, especially since Lander just cannot seem to fight Florida Southern at all here.
Olaf ulting, going in deep here, gonna pick up a kill on Karma, can't do anything else, gets killed by Zach. Dragon is still up.
Looking at the current positioning of Florida Southern, Lander might be able to get this drag here.
They might try for it. We'll see. Echo and Trundle are both here in the area. Zach now jumping in. TP coming in. Florida Southern putting down a lot of damage. Going to clear this Lander team and pick up the Dragon.
Never mind, it was all a part of their grand scheme. I was wrong.
Right. Requiring Lander to start the Dragon so they could finish it.
It's one of those moments where my silver brain popped out. I forgot how ahead Florida Southern was.
They've got quite a bit of a lead. We're talking 14,000 gold at this point, 15-minute mark.
And shutting down Jin as early as they did in the match, it's going to be insanely difficult for him to even try to do any damage later on.
It is. It's going to be very difficult. It's difficult for the Lander team to even farm, let alone get Jin some type of a lead. Zach jumping in, trying to pick up a kill on this Samira. Samira gonna ult, picks up a couple kills, and cleans up Vladimir as well. Dragowski takes out Set, and that's 4 kills on the side of Florida Southern.
The classic thing everybody hates Samira for, she gets ahead, and you don't have enough healing reduction. You're not doing anything to her, and Lander hasn't had the gold to get any healing reduction because of how dominant Florida Southern has been.
Yes, absolutely. This Samira is 11-1. That is just a massive Samira. The Lilia is 10-1. That's a massive Lilia. Everything is looking great on the side of Florida Southern at this point. Knocking down, as they knock down the base of Lander University. Looking at the first inhib.
Another fight with Samira in it. She might be able to get yet another ult in, and she's full health. They haven't targeted her at all. Huge ult from Samira, taking out the entire team except this poor little Set alone.
It's a massive ult by Samira there.
Samira getting her revenge on Set.
And we see a member of Lander University leaving the game. You don't see that every day.
Yeah. They might be playing from home right now, possibly some internet issues.
Could be internet issues.
Could have been that Set wasn't having a grand strategy earlier and he just had internet issues.
Might be. Florida Southern picking up a couple last kills here as they turn their attention towards the Nexus to potentially end this game.
Oh my goodness. Florida Southern ending the game as the enemy Set finally comes back.
And Florida Southern takes the series 2-0 against Lander University. They move to 3-0 in the PeachBelt Conference.
Ending both games within 25 minutes.
Ending
Absolutely
that
insane
second game in 18 minutes. Absolutely crazy and really fast to end. But Florida Southern gonna take this game. Final thoughts from UT as we close out this stream?
If Florida Southern can keep dominating the early game and then just ending the game this quickly to where the enemy doesn't even have a chance to catch up, they're set.
Set.
He's gone. Bye.
He's gone. Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining for our this week's broadcast of our Mox League of Legends team. Thank you, T, for joining me. As always, I'm Coach Antor. We'll see you next week. Go Mox.
Go Mox.